This is Matt Dietz, and this is Agency Launch. This is the show where I talk to you about running an insurance agency. Talk about staffing and marketing and retention and sales. And if you can master those four things and build the proper systems for those four things, you will absolutely be successful. So today, I want to give you something for free. If you send me a text to 208-213-8809 and you send me the word free, I am building a resource for you with, right now it's got a dozen resources for you for free. There are assets from my course. There are podcasts from leaders in the industry, Facebook pages for leaders in the industry, assets from other leaders in the industry, and they're all free. So I'd ask you to get in and send me a text, 208-213-8809. There's a ton of stuff in there that can help you move forward today. So get in. On with the show. Hey, what's up? Today, I wanted to talk about one thing. We talk about KPIs a lot in any industry, and we do it in ours as well. And I've seen some posts out there that say, what are some KPIs that I should be paying attention to? My answer to this is very simple, and it's really only one, and it's premium written. That's it. That's the only metric that matters. All the other metrics lead to that number. They tell you, that number will tell you what's working and what isn't. That number will tell you if your employees are getting it done or if they're not. That number will tell you if you're getting it done or not. How much premium are you writing? All the other metrics are a far, far second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. That's the most important one, right? So when you're talking about written premium, it tells a story, right? So if you got to set your goal. If you don't hit your goal, you don't hit your number, it tells you had a bad month or you didn't hit your number. You know, you got to do something different. Okay. We work a systems-based business. So if you're not hitting your number, the premium written will tell you if your systems are working or not, period. So if your goal is to write 50,000 in premium and you write 35, something's not working. There's a system that's broken. Okay. This thing, you can't hide from premium written. Everything that you do when it comes to marketing, right? I'm going to try a new marketing program. Did it move your premium up? You know, let's put it in a vacuum. So if you write 50,000 in premium and you want to write 60, you say, I'm going to add this marketing system in place to get me the extra 10. And if it gets you there, then it works. Keep doing it, right? If it doesn't work, but there's truth behind premium written. Okay, so that's why it's the number one measurable KPI that you should be talking about in your agency almost every day. If you want to have a predictable income, you have to have a premium goal. You have to know, all right, if I want to make this much money, I have to write this much premium, right? And so that number can be anything that you want it to be. I mean, you have to build the systems around it, you know, in order to reach it. So you can have premium written for your agency as a total goal. And you get a premium written per employee, so they have their own goal. And these are numbers that should be tracked and talked about daily. Okay, every day. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are you at? Where are we at? So if you have a team of 3, you got 2 producers and yourself, and your goal is to write 50,000 in premium, and your producers are each going to write 15 and you're going to write 20, right? That will get you to 50. Then you have to discuss your premium numbers every day. Okay. When you're looking at your premium numbers every day, it really keeps your focus on the right things. So I would encourage you to put these numbers in front of everybody every day. If you're going to have a huddle in the morning, you can do that. If you want to send out an email every day, say this is where we're at, just keep it in front of people. Okay. There are tons of other, KPIs that you can talk about. What's your closing ratio? What's your average premium per policy? What's your average premium per household? How many dials are you making? How many quotes are you doing? If you're not hitting your premium goal, it means something's wrong. You do have to diagnose what's wrong later. So if you're not hitting your premium goal, the next thing is you're not quoting enough. Okay. Why aren't you quoting? So let's take a look at our quotes. You should know how many quotes you have to do every month to hit your premium goal. Okay. All these things are interconnected. So if you're not hitting your premium goal, it's because you're not doing enough quotes. You should know exactly how many quotes you need to do to hit your premium goal. All you need to know is you need to know your average premium per policy or per household. Okay. And then how many households you need to write. And then what's your closing ratio? So you should know how many quotes you need to do. If you're not hitting your quote number, then you have to diagnose something else. Why aren't we hitting our quote number? How are you measuring how you're getting inbound quotes? Okay. Are you sitting there and waiting for the phone to ring? That's one way to do it. It's not going to work. Are you buying leads? Okay. That's like, are you making phone calls? How many phone calls? If you're just doing leads, if you're just buying leads, you have to know how many dials it's going to take to get the number of quotes that you need to quote to hit your premium goal. Okay. These things are all interconnected. So if you're not hitting that goal, something's broken and you have to fix it. Okay. There are lots of ways. So those are the KPIs. Those are the only things that I care about. It's no different than if I want to invest in a program of any sort to help me do my business better, help me write more business, get in front of more people or whatever. I'm always thinking about, all right, how much is it going to cost me? This is going to cost me $1,000. How are you going to measure if that works or not? Easy. If you write enough premium to pay for it. Okay. You need to write $10,000 for this $1,000 investment to pay for itself. Okay. It's all about premium. Okay. Keep this in front of yourself and your team every single day. It does not have to be more complicated than that. This is how you get rid of employees that aren't getting the job done. Because if their goal is to write $25,000 in premium, and they're not doing it, for 3 straight months, you got to have a conversation. That is a measure of if they're doing their job or not. That's it. That's what you pay them to do. Okay. Anyway, premium. That's what I wanted to talk about. Like, that's the only KPI that matters is premium. So you should know your numbers. You should know where you're at. You should talk about it every day. And if you're not hitting it, you got to diagnose why. Okay. And then you got to pivot. This is just a puzzle you're trying to put together. Okay. Why aren't we getting the quotes? Are we not making the dials? Are we not asking enough people? Okay. It's pretty it's hard to do, but it's simple to diagnose. Okay. If you're not hitting your quotes, it's because you're not asking enough people for their business. That's where most agents fail, is they do not ask enough people for their business because you're not quoting enough and you're not going to hit enough premium. Okay. I think I'm getting redundant at this point. I think you get what I'm saying. So I'm going to leave it there. My name's Matt. This is Agency Launch. You can find me all over the place. Do me a favor. Send me a text 208-213-8809 and send me the word free. I'm going to give you a ton of resources that are going to help you hit your premium goal. There are YouTube channels in there. There are Facebook groups in there. There are free assets that you can download on how to talk to prospects, on how to write 20 policies in a week, on how to write commercial, how to do all kinds of things. So 208-213-8809, text me free, and I will hook you up. Thank you so much for listening. Keep up the good work.
Anywhere the wind blows, anywhere the fireflies